Sir Isaac Newton was an English mathematician, physicist, and astronomer who is widely regarded as one of the most influential scientists of all time, and often referred to as the father of modern science. He played a crucial role in the scientific revolution of the 17th century, and his work had a profound impact on the development of classical mechanics, optics, and mathematics. So today, in this episode of Amazing Life Stories, we will be talking about how this man who changed the world used to get bullied in school. So stay tuned till the end. Welcome back to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to never miss out on such amazing stories. Sir Isaac Newton was born on January 4th, 1643 in Woolsthorpe Manor, in the village of Woolsthorpe near Grantham, Lincolnshire, England. His premature birth, 3 months before his due date, resulted in him being initially carried in a warming pan rather than a cradle. Newton was a sickly child throughout his youth and suffered from severe headaches and bouts of sickness. When he was 2, his father, also named Isaac, died of tuberculosis, leaving his wife Hannah to raise Isaac, and his 2 younger siblings, Henry and Elizabeth, on her own. Although the family was not poor by any means, they were not rich either, and young Isaac was forced to wear his older brother's cast-off clothes. As a result, he developed a strong sense of independence and self-reliance at a young age. At the age of 12, Newton was sent to the King's School, Grantham, where he excelled in his studies, particularly in mathematics and science. However, he was often bullied by his classmates for his odd mannerisms and appearance. Despite this, Newton continued to pursue his interests and conducted experiments in his free time. One day, after being taunted by other students, Newton reportedly punched one of them so hard that he fell backwards and hit his head on the fireplace, knocking himself unconscious. After this incident, Newton's mother sent him to Trinity College, Cambridge, to continue his education. In 1661, at the age of 18, Newton entered Trinity College, Cambridge as a student. He initially studied at the college for free and lived with a family. During his first 2 years there, he made significant progress in his studies, particularly in mathematics and physics. In 1663, he was elected a fellow of the college and given a room of his own. This allowed him more freedom and privacy to pursue his research interests. He began experimenting with optics and discovered that a prism could split white light into a rainbow of colors. He also made significant advances in the study of gravity and motion. In 1665, he published his first paper on the subject of the motion of bodies in a straight line, in which he described his laws of motion. The paper was well received by the scientific community and helped to establish Newton's reputation as a rising star in the field of physics. However, this success was overshadowed by personal tragedy. In the same year, Newton's mother, Hannah, died, and he was deeply affected by her loss. He retreated into himself and became increasingly eccentric in his behavior. He stopped bathing and wore the same clothes for weeks at a time. He also began to have strange conversations with himself and was seen walking around the grounds of Trinity College talking to an invisible companion. Despite these personal struggles, Newton continued to make important contributions to science. In 1666, he developed his theory of universal gravitation, which revolutionized our understanding of the physical world. According to this theory, every object in the universe attracts every other object with a force that is proportional to their masses and inversely proportional to the distance between them squared. This discovery led to Newton developing his law of universal gravitation, which states that all objects in the universe attract each other with a force that is proportional to their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers. This groundbreaking work laid the foundation for classical mechanics and our understanding of the laws of motion. During this time, Newton also developed his calculus, a branch of mathematics that deals with rates of change and accumulation. Calculus has numerous applications in science and engineering, and is considered one of the most important branches of mathematics. In 1687, Newton published his masterpiece, Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, or The Mathematical Principles of Natural Philosophy. This monumental work presented his laws of motion and law of universal gravitation, as well as his work on calculus. It is considered one of the most important scientific books ever written, and is often referred to as the Second Creation. The book established Newton, his reputation as one of the greatest scientists of all time, and helped to secure his place in history as the father of classical mechanics. Newton's contributions to science did not end there. He also made significant advances in the field of optics. In 1669, he discovered that a prism could split white sunlight into a spectrum of colors, demonstrating that white light is composed of different colors. He also developed the reflecting telescope, which uses mirrors instead of lenses to focus light and eliminate the need for a large, heavy lens. This innovation made it possible to build larger and more powerful telescopes. In addition to his scientific work, Newton was also knighted in 1705 and served as Master of the Royal Mint and Warden, and later Master of the Royal Society. He was a key figure in the scientific establishment of his time, and played an important role in promoting scientific research and education. Isaac Newton died on March 31, 1727, at the age of 84. He was buried in Westminster Abbey, and his legacy continues to inspire scientists and thinkers around the world today. Throughout his life, Newton was a brilliant but often reclusive and eccentric figure. He was known for his brilliance, but also for his strange habits and demeanor. Despite his many accomplishments, Newton was not without his flaws. He was known to be jealous of the success of other scientists and was reluctant to share his work with others. He was also notorious for his inability to manage his time effectively and would often work on multiple projects at once, which often led to incomplete work. Newton's personality was shaped by a combination of factors, including his difficult childhood, his dedication to his work, and his obsessive-compulsive tendencies. His dedication to his work was such that he often neglected his personal hygiene and would go for weeks without changing his clothes. He was also known to be very superstitious and believed that bad omens could be averted by performing certain rituals. Despite these flaws, Newton's contributions to science are undeniable, and he remains one of the most influential scientists of all time. His work laid the foundations for classical mechanics, optics, and mathematics, and his discoveries and theories have had a profound impact on our understanding of the physical world. Here are some unknown facts about Sir Isaac Newton. Newton was a collector of elaborate mechanical devices such as toys and models of machines. Newton was interested in alchemy, the medieval practice of attempting to turn base metals such as lead into gold. Newton's work on optics led to the development of the reflecting telescope, which is still used today. Newton was a devoutly religious man and wrote extensively on theology. He believed that the Bible was the Word of God and that it contained scientific as well as spiritual truths. Newton was involved in a bitter and highly publicized feud with the German mathematician Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz over the invention of calculus. Despite the controversy, both men's work contributed significantly to the development of mathematics. Newton was fluent in Latin, Greek, and French, and was a skilled linguist. He was also an accomplished musician and played the organ, the harpsichord, and the flute. Now, let us discuss what we can learn from Sir Isaac Newton. Number 1. Never give up, even when others do not believe in you. Many people doubted Newton's ability to succeed because of his strange behavior and appearance, but he persevered and went on to make groundbreaking discoveries. Number 2. Be curious and ask questions. Newton was naturally curious about the world around him, and he never stopped asking questions. This curiosity led him to make some of his most important discoveries. Number 3. Be persistent. Newton was known for his tenacity and his ability to stick to a problem until he solved it. This persistence paid off and led to some of his most important contributions to science. Number 4. Be humble. Despite his many accomplishments, Newton was humble and recognized the contributions of others. He was known to credit those who helped him in his work, and to acknowledge the limitations of his own knowledge. Number 5. Be open-minded. Newton was open-minded and willing to consider new ideas and perspectives. This openness led to some of his most innovative thinking and helped him to break new ground in science. Friends, this was the inspiring story of Sir Isaac Newton. If you like this video, then please subscribe to our channel and comment down below your favorite character and why. We will try to make a video on him. Thank you for watching this video till the end. See you in the next video.